Beautiful Capricorns, hello and welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. So let's get into the love tea here. Capricorn, let's get into the love tea. Ooh, energy of love and sweet messages. What's going on here? Somebody wanting to return to you. Or you are returning to love. Somebody wanting marriage here. What's going on? Ooh, careful. There's somebody... Oh, somebody could have ran into someone and started breadcrumbing you. You may have retreated, or they may have retreated from you. It's like they want to return and solve an issue with you. Incoming calls, but someone's still hurt. They're healing, but somebody... What's going on? Somebody wants to make more memories with you. Happy days ahead. This could be... I don't know, a workplace romance? I'm not sure. Solving some kind of issues. This could be opposites attracting here. So somebody may have fallen for eye candy. Let's get into your messages. What's this? Incoming call. This is a love relationship. No question about it. Someone wanting marriage. This could be... There could be some eye candy here. What's going on? Happy days ahead. What's going on? What is going on? This is commitment. This is Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody could be regretting something here. Ooh. This is sadness, regret, depression. Somebody had to listen to their intuition. Look, somebody is very single, very confident, happy within their own life, happy within their own self. It's like, holy shit, somebody is like really stressed out here. It's like somebody's making a decision here. This is messages. Somebody may be wanting to make you an offer of an apology, hoping and wishing to smooth things over with you. Well, may have ended a connection, but someone's still sweet on you. Someone still sees you as their soulmate, hopeful and wishful. This is somebody who is single. This is somebody who's very confident in themselves, balanced, minds their own business. Somebody is seeing this high priestess here as wish fulfillment. Now, somebody's missing you. They're watching and checking out this Empress energy. And it's almost as if ooh, we got a little jealousy of masculine energy here. We have a couple of masculines here who are vying for the same lover. Oh my goodness. We have, well, this Empress got options. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. This Empress has options. They're very comfortable in their own skin. Like if this Empress, they're not in it to hit it and quit it. There is an Empress here who really desires a committed relationship. They're not codependent. They're very independent. They are very smart. They're very balanced. They are comfortable alone. But if they were to ever get in a relationship, it better be a good one, or they'll stay single. This is somebody who, there's competition for this Empress, and I'm just putting it to you right now. Told you that it's like it's not always the masculine who has options. This feminine has options, okay? They do. I'm not saying they're interested in anyone. They're pretty choosy who they pick to be their lover, but it's making someone feel very insecure because I think this high priestess has, I'm not saying they're not the Empress is no hoe. The Empress is comfortable within their own skin. They don't really care if they're alone. If they decide that they want to partner with somebody, they're going to partner with someone who they know they can have peace with, who they know they can grow with, who they know is going to be committed and stable, because that's the way they are. So there's options here for this. Yep. And somebody's angry that they may have missed an opportunity. They may have blown a chance or blown an opportunity with this beautiful person. This is a beautiful soul. This is somebody who is very loving. very confident, comfortable, balanced, highly intuitive, smart, wise, minds their own business. And there is competition for this Empress. And somebody's mad because they may have acted the fool and chose another option, leaving a very beautiful human being single. Hello? Well, they left this beautiful person single. And it's on them. It's like they cheated, they acted the fool, and I don't know what's going on here. There's maybe they cheated to make someone jealous. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that this high priestess would chase them, get jealous, and then go running after them. But that's not happening. No. This is someone who knows their worth, their value. This is someone with high standards and high morals. This is not someone who cheats and sleeps around and deals with third parties. This is somebody dedicated. This is somebody loyal. This is somebody very confident. This is somebody who has a high standard of living for themselves, has high standards for who they choose, and they're not going to chase. And they're not going to get involved with petty jealousies and chasing after people who are cheating on them. It's not going to happen. All right? They're a leader. They're very attractive. They're the Empress. They're all that. They're confident, they're beautiful, they're attractive, they're sexy, they're passionate about life, they're loyal, they're dedicated. This is someone you want to marry. Why someone would go sneak around is beyond me, because they'd be settling for less no matter who they chose. Yeah, they're not gonna compete. You can't compete where you don't compare. They're not going to sit and get in a competition with a third party and then go chase after them. It's not going to happen. And now they're scared. Look, because maybe you're getting into a new connection. They could have walked away on you, or you could have walked away on them. Either or, there is competition for this Empress because they are the Empress. That's a class act. This is an act that you cannot follow or find anywhere else. This is someone classy. This is someone who is not the I'll sleep with you, fall for eye candy, go to bed with people. This is someone dedicated. This is someone who is a class act. They're classy. They're not going to go sleep with just anybody. And if someone is going to approach an Empress as like eye candy, they're not going to be interested. They will walk away. They're interested in, this is someone like, that could be like old-fashioned way of thinking. Like, no, I'm committed to one person and one person only. I am no cheat. I'm not going to be, I'm going to make my person feel good, and they better make me feel good. And if I don't find what I'm looking for, I'm good on my own. But I ain't gonna chase. And I ain't gonna be looking over my shoulder to see who my competition is. And I'm not gonna play the drama game. And I'm not gonna play the competition game. Because what this person doesn't understand is this is a highly sought after individual. Because they're classy. They're a class act. They really are. They can look after themselves, and if they decide, that they ever want to be in a relationship, it's going to be one of high value. It's not going to be some sleazy little thing, you know what I mean? One night stand type of thing. They're not going to deal with that. It's just not interested. Pass. Next. That's what they are. They're classy. This is a classy person. And they deserve someone classy. Sorry. Someone's going to be left out in the cold here. The Empress? The Empress will go through lovers. I'm not saying that they've just had one person or anything in their whole life, but they're choosy who they marry, and they're choosy who they commit to, and they're choosy because they want someone on their own level. They want someone who is dedicated like they are. They want someone loyal and hardworking the way that they are. They want someone who will operate as a team player with them and build an empire together. This is someone who works very hard, and everyone else, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how sweet they look on the outside. Somebody has been hiding from you because you may have wanted marriage or you may have wanted a commitment. So if they're not the type, you're just wasting your time with individuals like that. The Empress knows that. I am wasting it. My time is valuable. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make the Empress look like they're a class act. They're classy. They're not trashy. There's a difference. They're very sexual and sexy, but they're classy. They got class about them. So somebody may be kicking their butt because they're spying secretly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, anybody, this is sexual attraction and chemistry. I'm telling you, people are attracted to the Empress. But like I said, they're very honest and sincere. And they they're very at peace, and they're happy within their own lives, and they're happy with themselves. And it's like they are not going to be dealing with no greedy people. They're not going to be dealing with somebody who's a cheat. They're not going to deal with somebody. They will, if someone cheats on them or someone is deceptive with them, they're like the human mirrors, the bullshit detectors. They can tell who's BSing, and they may not say anything, and they may not. They're classy, like I'm saying. They're a class act. And it's almost as if there is some kind of karma here because this class act of a feminine energy here, and there is a classy masculine energy here as well. They are not going to settle for less. They are going to find someone on their level. And if you're not on their level, and I'm not talking money, and I'm not talking looks, but I am telling you, they will judge you and use discernment and wisdom. They will judge you as a character. They will discern wisely your character. They will not judge you on your finances. They will not judge you on whether you're wealthy or poor. They're not going to judge you whether you are they'll judge you by your character. They're not going to deal with a cheater. That's just straight up. They won't deal. They're not going to compete. They got this is someone of high value. Everyone thinks, because, okay, so a lot of these masculines may have thought, well, because they're sexy, because they're good looking, because they're hot, because they're this, because they're that they're sleazy. And it's so far from the truth. It's so far from the truth. This is a class act to follow. They're very selective. And I'm sorry, but anyone who passed up and judged someone a book by a cover and assumed and presumed, well, look, they're this or they're gotta be that, they've misjudged this Empress. I'm being straight up. There are masculines who have lost out on this Empress energy because of that philosophy, because of that judgment. Oh, they must be sleazy. Oh, they must have slept their way to the top, or they must have did this, or they must have got wealthy from dealing with some other masculine. They're jumping to conclusions. Like, people don't see high quality. And like, somebody is jumping to conclusions about the Empress. Oh, I bet they're this. Oh, I bet they sleep with everybody. Oh, I bet they got their money from all, other people. Slept their way to the top. It's because it's not the truth. It's like, that'd be like judging every single masculine you ever met. Like, there's some really good masculines out there. And they get passed over. And they get passed over because people jump to conclusions about them. There's nothing immoral about this person at all. They're confident, they're happy on the inside, they glow, they're like nurturing, loving, family oriented, confident, strong, beautiful. And it's like these masculines are missing out on opportunities with this Empress because of their preconceived notions about um, jumping to conclusions about someone. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I know a lot of classy ladies. I just do. I know a lot of them. And not one of them cheat. Okay? So they are out there. And I have to admit that I've there's some nasty women too, don't get me wrong. There really is. But it seems as if this Empress is being passed over because they're wise, passed over because they're confident, passed over because they believe in themselves. They're very loving. They're very nurturing. They'd make a beautiful, beautiful wife to someone. They're wifey material. That's what people dream of having. They got it all. Like, they got it all. But people are like assessing, and they're misjudging people here. This is what's going on. People are judging people here, and it's almost like, um, well, this one masculine blew it big by cheating. They blew it big by lying and by cheating. They did. Um, Gonna need somebody a lot more intelligent here. I'm just saying, because yeah, an Empress ain't gonna chase. I'm sorry. They're not gonna chase. They don't. They let you make up your mind. They're not controlling. They're just gonna say, okay, you wanna go play the field, then you're gonna play the field, but you're gonna lose me doing it. Because the Empress isn't the type to put up with it. They will not chase. I'm sorry, they won't. People digging up dirt, digging up dirt. You involve an Empress in a third party situation, they are not going to compete. It's not going to happen. They will not chase. They will let you do what you do, and that's the way they are. They're not pushy. They're not going to force you into some relationship you don't want to be in. They're not a trickster. They're not a manipulator. They will just accept. All right, well, I guess you're not the one. And this person's like used to karmic-y type trashy people. True that. They're used to trash. Okay, they're dated trash. They're used to dealing with trashy people. So they jump to the conclusion that the Empress got to be this way too. And they're completely the opposite. I'm just saying. They're not going to sit there and fish for compliments and like say, oh, you got to tell me how good looking I am and how good I look all the time. They're confident. This is somebody that doesn't need the opinion of others. They know they look good, but they're also very humble. They know they can look after themselves, but they're also very humble. They're classy. And this person figured that they could trigger the Empress into chasing them. It's not happening. And now they're haunted. They're haunted. And that's what's happened. The Empress will get fed up. I don't know, Capricorn, if this masculine kept testing your loyalties, testing you, testing how you would respond, testing to see if you would get jealous, testing you to see if you would chase. Testing is what I'm hearing. Testing. Well, the funny thing is, what are they equating it to? What's this test? Like, they're used to dating trash, okay? They're used to dealing with eye candy or surface level surface level relationships or something. But you know what? What's on the inside's what you get stuck with. And what's on the inside of these people that they've been dating is trash. This is class or trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of it takes a special kind of masculine to deal with somebody who is that confident. And it takes a special kind of masculine to deal with somebody who knows their value and knows their worth and is intelligent at the same time and good looking at the same time and prosperous at the same time. It takes a lot because maybe they feel insecure about themselves and think that, well, that person is too classy for me, and maybe they are. But isn't that the point of trying to evolve and change and becoming on a different level? Why would, somebody's been settling for less over here and going through the same pain and going through the same bullshit as if they had chosen somebody of high value? So why not become high value? Somebody is settling for less. And why not become high value? When you become high value, you attract high value. And it's like the Empress is not going to beg people to be in their life. They're not going to plead people to be in their life. They're not going to be put in a competition. They'll get fed up of being tested. This is someone who tests and tests and tests and tests. Are they going to chase? Are they going to get jealous? How are they going to react? How are they going to respond? That's self-sabotage that way. Somebody is self-sabotaging their own relationships by having these high expectations of who they're with, but they're not living up to it. There is going to be a high value man who snatches this high value woman. And I'm not talking about surface level. I'm talking about someone who knows who they are. They are confident within themselves, and they're getting a feminine who is confident within their self. What a beautiful team that would make. That's the dream work. That you can sit down at the end of the day and talk about your day and stimulate each other's minds, hearts, and other things. It's like a turn on to have someone that intelligent, that much sex appeal. Like, it's not just eye candy. It's I'm in love with your soul. I'm in love with your heart. I'm in love with your mind. I'm in love with you as a character. That's a one-of-a-kind kind of love. Falling in love with somebody completely and entirely. F the eye candy, that fades. Anybody could put on, makeup and hair, but who are they inside is what counts, and their mind. This is someone with a sharp mind, very clever, very intelligent, good with finances, good with business, good with but they're also very soft and very loving and very feminine and enjoying their femininity. It's not a feminine who's trying to be like, I don't need a man. This is somebody who just won't settle for less. This is somebody who is loyal to the bone. So a lot of masculine energies could be like intimidated by someone like this. But it gets rid of and eliminates the people you don't want. Because you don't want to be with somebody that can't handle who you are. Yeah. Not dealing with any falsehoods. You know? Yeah. Don't even bother going to this Empress if you are a player and making false promises to them, because they'll see right through you. I don't know why genuine people just don't find other genuine people. And it's like, I have to be real with you. This Empress will not settle for any, not going to settle for someone who will keep putting them under the test, testing them, testing them, testing them. They will get fed up with it and they'll end up walking. They will jump to the conclusion themselves that, okay, well, I'm not going to prove myself forever. I don't mind being tested here and there, but don't keep it up. Don't put me through all these tests, because I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not going to be cheated on. I am not going to be breadcrumbed. I'm not going to be your last priority. No. It's just, no. And it's looking like, yeah, they're not going to be breadcrumbed. They're honest, sincere, and committed. And that's what they expect in return. So don't hurt a soul like that. Don't hurt someone. Like, you can go out and you can fall for all these other people, but don't do that to an Empress. Because they're not even in the same category. They're completely on a different level. You don't want to hurt people like that, because they are hard to find. They're rare. They exist, but don't mess them over. Take care.